let's get it started. Your boy back again. We need to get to 5,000 subscribers for football season September. We got a month. Let's get it. Let's share the video. Come to this video. All the stress and strive that we made. Football season coming. We finna go crazy on football, but it's summertime, so we gotta talk about my 2000, my era of basketball. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about the Miami Heat, LeBron James, Chris Bryant, the Beatles, and Dwayne Wade. Let's talk about it. If you wanna see more videos of me talking about and debating other people, hit the like button. Go through my videos. I got great debates. We gonna make that happen on this channel. But let's talk about the Miami Heat. Let's talk about Chris Bryant. Chris Bryant averaged the same amount of points as Kobe Bryant's second option did on the championship team. LeBron James fans, Jason Whitlock, everybody in the media. For some reason, everybody in the media think Paul Gasol is the second coming to Shaq. Even Shaq think he's the second coming to Shaq. For some reason, Paul Gasol became this all-time great Hall of Fame player already by himself. He was already made. He was a made man. Chris Bryant was an All-NBA player, a top 10 scorer in the league, Premier All-Star, coming to join Dwayne Wade and LeBron James. Paul Gasol, one-time All-Star, no All-NBAs, made the playoff one time, never won a playoff game. When Kobe Bryant got him in February in the trade deadline, when he played 25 games with him, he was not an All-Star that season. So I'm trying to figure out when Dwayne Wade and LeBron James and Chris Bryant together, this was happening. Kevin Durant won a speed. Dwayne Wade was second team All-NBA because of Kobe. He just come up averaging 30 points against Boston in a gentleman's sweep he got lost to. He was a scoring champion. He was an All-NBA player. Finals MVP, an NBA champion. Perennial All-Star. LeBron James was a two-time MVP. First team All-NBA performer. Chris Bosh was number 9 he was number 9 in the league in scoring. He was number 9 and 10 in the league. He was number 9 in scoring in the league. He was an All-Star. He's been an All-NBA player. He goes to play with them. Why do Chris Bosh is the same? Chris Bosh is the same equivalent player to Paul Gasol, if not better. Chris Bosh made playoff multiple times in his career. Won a playoff game. Was an All-NBA player. Premier All-Star. Paul Gasol just a one-time French All-Star, right? Kobe Bryant, Chris Bosh's career got nobody give a fuck about Chris Bosh 2 championships. Everybody picks up Paul Gasol championships. It's because he's playing with one of the greatest players ever, Kobe Bryant, and they want to say all he needed 7 footers to win the championship. That's the knock in the media on Kobe Bryant. Because who the fuck brings up Chris Bosh? They bring up Dwayne Wade. We forget how great and talented that team was, and how great Chris Bosh was, because we want to. The whole media landscape is to destroy. Because niggas say, why they don't talk about all the players ahead of Kobe? Why do you talk about LeBron? Because you put Steph Curry, you put all the other Tim Duncan, you put all these, because you want to eliminate Kobe Bryant. Like, oh, he ain't even on the same playing level of LeBron. So they want to knock him out the stratosphere and say he ain't even on LeBron's stratosphere. That's why we don't want to. That's why I don't talk about the other players ahead of. I know the media. I know what they do. I know they manipulation. I know they want to say, nah, he ain't even close to LeBron James. So we're gonna put Tim Duncan, Magic, Steph Curry, Shaq ahead of him, because we don't even want to conversate. That's not even a conversation. So let's stop talking about that. That's LeBron paid media club sports collusion with Big Sport, ESPN, and Fox Sports. That's all that is. It's a collusion. We know it. I know it. That's why we go straight to the target, LeBron James, because LeBron James can't jump everybody and then go right to number 2. There's no reason for him to be at number 2. There's no reason for you better be Kareem. There's no reason for him to be better than Bill Russell. There's no reason. There's no reason for that. So that's why on this channel we did not discuss other niggas ahead of Kobe. We go right to the LeBron, because we know they want to just evaporate Kobe Bryant. That's number 1. Kobe Bryant made Paul Gasol a Hall of Fame player. Somehow Kobe Bryant elevate niggas to better. Like, Kobe Bryant was number 1 seed in the West Conference. With the first time ever in NBA history, an 8 seed won 50 games, and there's 2 top 75 players on the team, Allen Iverson and Carmelo Anthony. The former defensive player of the year, the reigning defensive player of the year on the league, Marcus Camby, Nene, Kenyon Martin. That's all on that 2008, and they won 50 games. It was 50 and 32. The first time ever. Then you're going to see another 2 years later, the Oklahoma City Thunder with 3 top 75 players make the 8 seed, make history again. 50 wins, 32 losses. KD, Westbrook, James Harden. Only been two out of the 3 years Kobe ran three straight trips to the finals. all have been Kobe Bryant league, all have been Kobe Bryant conference. That's why Kobe Bryant competition, he got to be the greatest player ever, or one of the best. He's the best player ever, the boat, in my opinion, most talented, most skillful player ever, but top 5 player of all time. It's not even a question if he's top 5. That's not even a question. But somehow, Kobe Bryant, or somehow Paul Gasol, and all of them, you hear every podcast, Paul Gasol. There was #1 seed before Paul Gasol. They had to go get Paul Gasol because Andrew Bynum went down. Andrew Bynum was a nigga got drafted out of high school at 17 years old. He was averaging 13 and 10 rebounds when the Lakers was #1 seed running that Wild West. I just said that the 8 seed was 50 wins with them Nuggets and Live 2,075 players. Let that sink in. So Kobe elevated Andrew Bynum. He wasn't even a 15-point game to score. So you go get a nigga that was a 18-point scorer, 19 point. He was an 18-point scorer in Memphis center. Nope, not an all-star that year. Get him for 25 games, go straight to the NBA Finals. Smoked the team that LeBron James got swept by and averaged 22 points and 35% shooting. Kobe 29 points, 50%. They say, oh well, LeBron was young. Well, you can't say LeBron was young when they gave him all jump shots. They gave him uncontested jump shots and say, hey, you the man. Because he had a 48-point special against the Detroit Pistons, but they forgot to bring up Ben Wallace was on the team. But he had a 48-point special. He had a terrible game 6 that Booby Gibson saved his ass in. And then you go to the finals and get cooked, mollywopped, and swept by it. It ain't about you getting swept or losing. It's about your performance. You average 22 points as the leading guy. There's nobody on the team. Nobody guards you on the Spurs. They say, shoot the ball. He failed miserably. Go to Kobe Bryant. 7 months later, Kobe Bryant, 29 points, 50% from the field, 34% from 3, I think 34+% from 3, and 90 from the free throw line. That's what Kobe Bryant did to the same damn team. And it follows the line. Every team. You go to 08, LeBron James loses Spurs 07, Kobe 50% shooting against the Spurs, 29 points. You go to when Kobe won the championship 09, he averaged 32 points and beat the Orlando Magic. LeBron James had a great series scoring the ball against Orlando Magic, but lose. LeBron James had a terrible season against the ball the next year. Terrible season against the Boston Celtics. Kobe beat them in the finals, averaged 29 points, and beat Boston. So 3 years in a row, Kobe Bryant beat LeBron James competition in the sorry ass East, even though them teams were great teams. 59 win Orlando Magic, 50 win Boston Celtics, and 66 win Boston Celtics the first time around. But Kobe lost to that 08 team that beat LeBron. So, but every year from 08. Kobe beat the Spurs, LeBron couldn't. 09, Kobe beat the Magic, LeBron couldn't. 2010, LeBron couldn't beat Boston, Kobe beat Boston. Remarkable how that works. But anyway, Chris Bosh's career would have been so much greater and better if he didn't play with LeBron James. Because nobody can fuck about the championship. They care about Paul Gasol championships more than they care about Chris Bosh. He's the second option. Dwayne Wade was averaging 25. 26 in the finals. Imagine if Kobe Bryant had a second option on his team. You take LeBron off. You take LeBron off the Miami Heat. Put Kobe with D Wade and Chris Bosh. They're winning every championship. They winning 4 straight championships. The 4 years he winning 4 championships. Because he don't even need Dwayne. When Dwayne Wade started averaging 21 points a night in the finals, again he averaged 21 in the spring. When he started failing them. Started having injuries. You go to Chris Bosh. You go to Ray Allen. You go to these guys. Kobe winning. Because people don't realize Andrew Bynum didn't even play in the 09 play. I think he played 3 to 5 minutes. They didn't need him. They started starting him older in the finals. It was Paul Gasol older. The nigga that was running with. Pretty much the same, and they used him a little bit in the Boston series. Nigga he was a non-fat. That's why when Shaq came out, they placed him with 270. Them niggas was nothing. Bynum was limited. He didn't start getting better. And he made an all-star appearance in 2011, 2012. That's why they had built him up to trade him for the White House. So niggas be saying making these niggas bigging these up because they play with Kobe, but don't big up Chris Bosh. And Chris Bosh Chris Bosh, the third seed, is doing what Paul Gasol was doing with Kobe as Kobe's second. I mean not second seed, the second option. Paul Gasol had the second option for Kobe Bryant. Chris Bosh was the third option for LeBron and the Miami Heat. And Kobe won back-to-back championships, 2 out of 3 championships. LeBron won 2 out of 4 championships with Dwayne Wade averaging 25 as his second option, and Chris Bosh 18 a night, while Paul Gasol averaging 18 a night as Kobe Bryant's second option. Let that sink in, ladies and gentlemen. Don't let the people in the media. I hate that y'all get So dumb and y'all so dumbed down. Y'all dumb. Y'all come to my channel and you hate LeBron. I'm not, nigga. Listen, if Kobe Bryant had a nigga averaging 25 and one nigga averaging 18, he's winning. If Kobe in 08, if Kobe give Kobe Bryant Dwayne Wade in 08 and then have Paul Gasol, he's smoking Boston in 5 games. He and then he come back when his knee hurt. It can be Kobe knee hurt and Dwayne knee hurt in 2011. He's gonna beat the Dallas Mavericks because he has Chris, he has Paul Gasol, he has another option. And Boston 20. You see what Wade did. You see what Wade did. He was the lead scorer in that finals against Dallas. So give Kobe Wade. Kobe averaged 23 in that series. Wade can average 26, 27. He can carry them in that series in the West, not even in the finals. And you still have Paul Gasol. They beaten Dallas. They won 5 straight championships in the West. They run in the West, and that's the Western Conference. Then they come back, and you're gonna beat OKC Thunder if you had Dwayne Wade. The same way how Miami won their first championship to beat OKC. They would have been beating them in the Western Conference, and they would have cooking their nigga in the West. Maybe LeBron James should have won New York and went to Chicago. We could have met them in there. But you see how reverse. You see how I can put niggas. If Kobe had Wade, how many championships he would have won? How Shaq said if I would have had Steph Curry, would have had T-Mac. Kobe's not losing a championship in during his run from 08. If Kobe had from 08 to his Achilles, he had Dwayne Wade and Paul Gasol, he's probably winning 5 out of the 6 championships. He winning 5 out of 6 championships. Probably put him at 8 championships. If you want to play that kind of game, and that's actually considerably pretty decent trajectory, to be honest, because he won 2 out of 3. You give him somebody like Dwayne Wade, he probably win 5 out of 6, 4 out of 5. That's just a great trajectory that what could have went on. If he had a great player like that as a second option. When Kobe was the man, he never had a second option averaging over 20. Even Michael Jordan had a second option average over 20. And Scotty. Let that sink in. Let that sizzle in your spirits, haters. I'm out. Peace.